Hi Leo, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you a timeless tarot reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Do keep in mind this is general, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. But also keep in mind whenever you're guided or drawn to this video, this reading, it's meant for you, all right? So we're going to begin by pulling from the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck and see what we get for us. If you're new to the channel, I'm a Leo sun, so I totally get you. For Leo, you're not super smiley, but why is that? Okay, I feel there are moments where you do smile and enjoy oneself, and that needs to be highlighted for one reason or another, whether it's who you're bonding with, what you're wrapped up with. It just feels like there's change on the horizon that's going to leave you feeling a lot more peaceful, a lot happier. Okay, do remember that. Wow, okay, yeah, you might be dealing with abrupt noise, but this card coming out for a reason, protected by angels, okay? Yeah, all of these I feel quite necessary for your reading, quite relevant. So first and foremost, you're protected by angels, okay? You're cherished. A level of protection. They're showing me the Four of Swords for one reason or another, but they're also pushing you to go slow, to take your time. You may even feel like, even with that reminder, you're going to move slow either way. It's as if you're getting a lot accomplished, packed schedule, or just even accomplishing timely tasks and obligations, but doing so in a very, they're saying a Taurus kind of way. Slow and steady wins the race. And therefore, you're able to be methodical or just not anxious about it. But I do sense that there are anxious energies surrounding you in one, if not multiple situations. But with fellow traveler, I feel like there's traveling on the horizon for you, whether you realize that or not. You could be moving to a new place of residence. You could be just going on vacation. I do feel like you're being pushed to on social media, see places where you're meant to go, okay, where you're meant to experience the culture, the nature that it has to offer. Okay, the architecture. But you're also being reminded that in the midst of your travels, in your migration, doing what you got to do, the changes on the horizon, there's support all around you, okay? And I feel like in moments where you don't feel supported or you feel judged recently and even moving forward, okay, at the ending of a situation for some, you're going to remind oneself why you desire a change, okay, or you desire different types of people surrounding you. We're highlighting at this time who has your back and who doesn't, okay? That's just a fact. But I do feel like there's a gate opening up for you moving forward, and that's going to enlighten you. It's going to change you. And I feel like you've been awaiting this, even if you don't think you have been, okay? But I do sense that there's just a level of success expanding in your life at this time and moving forward. And you're going to feel so damn good. I know it's hard to believe at this time because things are feeling a bit rockier, a bit up and down, or just, back and forth, back and forth. But they're pointing me out an owl, okay? They're showing me that you are a wise owl and that you have the wisdom from all of those ups and downs, lefts and rights, back and forths, right? To make the best out of what lies ahead, to walk through this gate towards a level of sunshine and happiness and peace and success. And I just feel like your work will benefit from what you're about to begin, okay? From walking through that gate. And also we have miracles. I mean, the fact that we have success over here and then miracles to the right of all these cards. I feel like your wish is our command that is coming through. You're going to be pushed to remember that the stars are aligning for you, and that came up in one of your past readings, but also just the fact that you are very magical as an individual, as a Leo, and you are manifesting like no other. I feel as if people look down upon you at times and then regret it. Those who look up to you are amazed on so many levels. Okay, even those who look down upon you are amazed, potentially jealous, or just a little bit insecure, unhappy within their own bubble. But I do feel like your connection to the moon, as I was drawn to the small moon magic deck, that connection to the moon will be will help you feel enlightened moving forward, but it will be heightened, okay? Of course, like we mentioned, your connection to the sun, but your connection to the moon to say the very least, okay? Let's continue and pull, actually, we'll do that in a second, bear with me. I feel like you're trying to organize yourself, preparing. I need to purify, to cleanse, okay? Your connection to water will feel quite relevant moving forward, even if there isn't a ton near you. The meaning of a dragonfly, okay? Let's pull some tarot for Leo. Let me move this. For Leo, you might feel quite spontaneous as well moving forward in random moments, and that's purposeful, okay? But I just feel like you're thinking about what needs to be cut out, right? Including energies, people, situations, habits. What you're spending your money on needs to be strategic, okay? But also not overthought to the point where you don't buy what you need to. But I sense that there's just a feeling of heaviness at this time in your situation, whether it's where you're living, where you're working, the people surrounding you, even your spirituality taking an increase for some. But there's going to be this lift in energy moving forward where things feel lighter, okay? While there is a little bit of heaviness, left over, potentially because you're spiritually messed with, or just other stresses or changes that need to be implemented. But I just feel like you're needing to just fall back into the way things are meant to unravel, okay? They're saying travel lightly. Bear with me as I catch my breath, but I do feel like you're being noticed, you're being put on stage, you're being presented by your guides in ways that people just feel is commendable. Your online platform, if you have one, is so damn important to the progression of certain people. Or just the lives of others in one way, shape, or form. But I feel like you're just remembering that you're a fire sign, but that doesn't mean you have to be stressed or on the go 24/7. There's just a peaceful, fiery way about you that needs to be relit in certain ways, or just come back to be, right? I sense that there has been a lack of passion recently, or just at least not fully present within your situation. We're bringing that on back moving forward, and I feel like it has a lot to do with walking through that gate of triumph, okay? Thinking back to when you were more noticed in certain negative ways, and I feel like that's going to help you prepare for what lies ahead, okay? We're gonna actually take these. I sense that people just doubt that you're going to be successful with a new beginning or a change, a situation, but I sense that you are going to succeed in so many ways, okay? Through reflections of the past and predictions of the future, even, flashbacks, messages, dreams, we're going to remind you that miracles do lie ahead, and that you're one magical individual, okay? You deserve the best, and I feel like you're going to be supported by who you're meant to when you're meant to. Don't be afraid to leave certain people behind. I just feel like change is a must. Change is a must. I feel very connected to you right now, and I sense that you are a little bit emotional at certain points, but then quite dry in emotion in others. And I just feel like you're a little bit numb to the BS, right? Numb to the annoyances, or just the people who want to make your life a little bit more difficult. But then at other moments, you kind of sit down, or you take a moment to oneself in your hermit mode, and you realize it actually did affect you more than you were admitting in that moment, or just expressing, okay? I just feel like there's got to be some moments behind closed doors where you get that release in emotion, so you don't let it build up, okay? Allow for oneself to recognize that moving slowly is key for you at this time, okay? Move at the speed you feel comfortable, and don't stress just because others are. I sense that there's going to be a new love entering the single Leos that have tuned in. A new love will enter, and that's going to move slowly but organically, okay? And it's going to happen when you feel most ready, right? You can't pretend you're ready and then expect the universe to give you the love that you deserve, okay? It's going to happen when it's meant to. But I also just feel like there's going to be a slow change within certain connections, especially those who are committed to somebody at this time, okay? You're going to feel like a slow change in the right direction, because you're evolving, you're on a soul level, right? You're changing, you're transforming, and you may find that your significant other is as well, okay? Everybody transforms differently, but let's finish this up by pulling from the Small Moon Magic deck. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, bear with me. You may feel a bit distracted, a little bit, okay, absent-minded, drifting to other worlds. It just feels like you want to be somewhere you're not. Life is conspiring for me, okay? And it's this mindset that you're going to be pushed to take on moving forward. And again, I feel like that's tied into the reminder that you are protected, okay? Every day I bring radical self-love to my mind, body, and spirit. Self-love is going to take a huge focus on how that keeps you shining, glowing, and feeling magical, feeling like your most confident self. It's not like people have adjusted your confidence, but it just, yeah, again, self-love is just going to keep you moving forward. I feel like I teach people how to treat me, okay? Yeah, I sense that people have treated you poorly at certain points, but that's helping you remember that you teach people how to treat you, and also how you treat oneself gives that message of how to treat you as well. Does that make sense? But I also did get a vibe from this imagery that there's going to be some new connections on the horizon, some great new friends. I feel like those who are very spiritual need to meet some spiritual friends. I sense that you're just going to feel as if everything is just happening for a reason. Okay, the people and situations leaving your life, the new ones entering, everything is happening for a reason. Listen to the words that Spirit has to say and the messages, the synchronicities that come in as things transform for you for the better, okay? And I just feel like you are one honest individual. Just remember to stay honest with oneself as to what you truly desire and who and what is actually healthy for you moving forward, okay? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Leo.